Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And once again, this is the one-day chart. We're sitting here at $2.29. It was a red day for XRP. And you see the dip on the 7-day chart right here. But now we're starting to come back up. Are we going to continue this upward movement? We really don't know yet. Today's going to be a big day depending on what Jerome Powell does with the rates. Is he going to cut the rates? Is he going to keep the rates the same? We really don't know yet. But you know, whenever there's a dip like this, you make it through it. And I see so many people complaining about XRP being at $2.20, $2.22. And it's like, you should have been holding XRP when it was sitting at around 50 cents for 2 years. I'm happy where XRP is right now. If it breaks out from here, I think we're going to see much higher price points. And it's going to happen. The breakout is absolutely coming. You just got to wait for it to happen. XRP keeps seeing institutional interest despite the crypto market downturn. All the institutions are still bullish on XRP. Even when dips happen, they want access to this cryptocurrency. That's why we're seeing all these filings for an XRP ETF. These institutions want exposure to XRP. I don't know why they don't just buy the cryptocurrency. But hey, whatever brings them into this space, then so be it. That wave of institutional adoption is going to be absolutely incredible when it happens. XRP price at risk? A head and shoulders pattern signals a potential drop to $1. With market fear rising and Bitcoin struggling, is XRP headed for deeper losses? Right now, XRP is holding up very well against Bitcoin. And they wrote this long, drawn-out article to tell you to back up the truck. I mean, that's what anybody would do if the price of XRP crashes below $1 ever again. I'm not seeing that happen, by the way. I think we're going to hold above $2. But if we were to go anywhere near $1, I'm buying as much as I possibly can. Because even now, XRP at this price right now is very, very undervalued. The price of XRP should already be much higher. Ethereum is dying. Pundit predicts timeline for XRP to flip ETH. I kept saying it as well. There is absolutely nothing for Ethereum right now. No momentum for Ethereum. No hype. It's like nobody even wants to talk about it. I see people saying that ETH is going to hit $4,000 in this cycle. This cycle, before it even happened, before anything happened, before Trump was elected, people were already calling for a $10,000 Ethereum in this run. So they're saying it's going to happen in 90 days. I could see that, honestly. Like I said, there's no momentum for ETH. Even the ETH ETFs did not bring in as much money as people were predicting. And if you think the Bitcoin ETFs were something, wait until you see the XRP ETFs. The money is going to flow out of those Bitcoin ETFs at a parabolic rate. And that money is going to shift into XRP ETFs. Every single institution out there right now wants access to XRP. They know what it's built to do. And like I said, today, the Federal Reserve will make a decision on interest rates. Will they cut, hike, or keep rates unchanged? And I said, this will be the we are so back or back to work moments. I think Powell will cut rates and pump the markets because that is what Trump wants. Then we will have a recession. I see everybody talking about a recession right now. A lot of people believe we're already in a recession, but I expect a period of hard times ahead. Now, what is XRP going to do when that happens? If everything's crashing out, will XRP crash with it? We really don't know, because the last major crash was back in '08, and back then crypto was not even a thing yet. So we don't even know how XRP would react if we were to see major crashes happen. I think we're going to pump into any major crash. And here's another possibility. A lot of times the market can predict what's going to happen next. So if we're going to see these major crashes and then the rise of the Phoenix, the market might already reflect that, and XRP might pump through a recession as well. We just don't know yet, and it's too close to say what is absolutely going to happen. Crypto analyst, XRP just became an even better buy. Here's why. I'm not a fan of the crypto alert, but I think they nailed this one. Regulatory clarity strengthens investor confidence. And that's what's going on. Everybody now sees regulations coming in the short term. And I think a lot of these institutions, they want to position themselves ahead of regulations for crypto. Then you start talking about the Ripple versus SEC case. And I think most of them see that ending in the short term as well. Growing institutional adoption. Like I said, institutions want in to XRP. XRP's role in the ISO 222 payment standard. I still think that's going to be bigger than most people think. I think that's going to have a big impact on all of these utility-driven cryptocurrencies. But again, we will have a better understanding of that as well after July. Scarcity and market dynamics. There's absolutely going to be scarcity for XRP. And the demand is already growing for XRP at the same time. Once we start to see scarcity happen, there's going to be a lot of talk coming from everywhere within the crypto space. They're going to be saying, now's your last chance to buy. You want to make sure you're holding at least 10 or 15 XRP, because the price at that point would be absolutely skyrocketing, and most people would be getting priced out when that happens. This comes from X Finance Bull. XRP was built for this moment. Crypto firms are pushing to become national banks under the Trump administration. Discussions for bank charters are accelerating. Institutions see the shift coming. But let's be real. Only one asset was designed for institutional adoption from day one. Not Bitcoin, not meme coins. XRP is the real banking grade solution. Regulations won't stop this. The rails are already being built. Most of the rails are already in place for XRP to run on. But you know, back in 2022, I kept saying, it looks like Ripple is starting to become a bank. And back then, people were like, you're crazy. The Ripple versus SEC case is never going to end. Ripple's going to lose that case. And everybody was like a Debbie Downer back then. Now you're starting to see it. When crypto firms and crypto companies are seeking to become state or national banks, you need to pay attention, because Ripple looks more and more like a central bank all the time. And I even said, Ripple at some point can replace the Fed. This comes from Michael Branch. Bill Morgan, Ripple lawsuit. Lawyer warns unending settlement talks may negatively impact XRP price. I think what's going on with the Ripple versus SEC case is this. I think we recovered some now that Gary is no longer at the SEC. But XRP has not made a full recovery yet. I think that will happen once this case is finally done and over with. That would easily get XRP between $7 and $13. Now, when is that going to happen? If we are in the middle of alt season when this case ends, whatever your predictions were for XRP, think much higher. And then on top of that, you start looking at the XRP ETFs and so on. Big things are coming for XRP in the short term. The pundit claimed that XRP's dual price performance emanates from Ripple's dual ledger system. This is in reference to the company's concurrent use of the public XRP ledger and a private version utilized by banks. And I addressed this multiple times, but now there's a lot of people saying that on the private ledger, the price is in the thousands. But David Schwartz said there's nowhere where the price of XRP is at two different prices. And human nature would have exposed that by now. Because you would have somebody buying XRP on the public ledger off the exchanges and selling it on the private ledger. Somebody would have exposed this by now. But there is absolutely a private ledger. Take a listen to Brad Garlinghouse here.
We launched that product. We were partnered with one of the largest banks in the Middle East, and we went to market and we went live. And we had a call from a very upset Middle Eastern banker saying, wait a minute, people can see my transactions. I don't want people to see my transactions. So look, blockchain is powerful and a public ledger can be leveraged to make transactions. But banks, I mean, if every SCB transaction was written to a public ledger, would SCB be excited about that? The answer is no, I'll tell you very certainly. The nature of how we have evolved our technology, yes, some of it, XRP is a public open ledger. A different part of Ripple's technology that connects banks to the liquidity solutions, these are private, think about it almost as a private temporary blockchain between two banks that's cryptographically signing the transaction, holding it in escrow and releasing it at the same time. So you never have a situation where a transaction doesn't complete.
So if the price is different on the private ledger, why is it not reflected on the public ledger? Smoke summed it up right here. This is why bank partnerships haven't translated into price action yet. Support it with documentation. The only post on X that explicitly addresses the confusion about how global systemic banks are currently interacting with the XRP ledger. I've covered this extensively, but a review seems appropriate. Major banks partnered with Ripple, including Santander, Bank of America, and Standard Chartered, are still in test mode. Meaning they haven't fully integrated Ripple's technology into daily operations. This explains XRP's stagnant price. The price impact will come with full-scale adoption, driving demand and price growth. Investors remain in wait-and-see mode, awaiting regulatory clarity and live implementation. Like I've been saying all along, the reason that we're not seeing XRP in the thousands, if that's the price people are seeing on the private ledger, is because everything is running in test mode. Even the glitches that we have seen in the past on XRP, that might have been testing happening on the private ledger, reflecting on the public ledger. Now, when is this going to happen? Nobody really knows. But eventually, this is all going to come out of the testing phase and go live. And anybody that thinks the price of XRP is still going to be sitting at $2.29 is absolutely crazy. The price is easily going to be 3 digits, most likely 4 digits plus. because there's so many rails all around the world that XRP is going to run on. And once one bank goes live with it and gets the upper hand on the other banks, you're going to have so much demand for XRP because those other banks, they now got to jump on board and utilize it as well, or they're going to be left behind. And if there is a set price on XRP, I think, again, that's going to be reflected once everything goes live and comes out of the testing phase. You just got to make it until that happens. Anybody that sells before that happens is going to regret it, because the price of XRP is going to turn around like an overnight event. It's going to skyrocket like an overnight event. But until it happens, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.